Welcome back, dear viewers, and we're delighted to be joined over the phone by Mr. Ahmed Badr, tourism expert. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you and all the audience, and let me wish you all happy Eid al-Fitr for all Egyptians and for all Muslims all around the world.
Happy Eid to you, sir. Sir, as we are celebrating Eid al-Fitr here in Egypt, and we have a very special and unique type of celebration here in Egypt. How far do you think this would promote tourism in Egypt during Eid seasons?
Well, Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr and even Eid al-Adha, they are so different in Egypt than any other country around the world. Really, I can't really say what's so special about it. It's just the atmosphere of the country and the people, and as they say, there's something in the air. It's the feeling and the soul and the people themselves who give it a really special feeling that's different from any other country in the world. And really, especially this year, we have seen really so many tourists, especially from the Gulf area, that they came to stay in Egypt, especially during Ramadan, to have this feeling. Like the lanterns of Ramadan that are, you cannot find them anywhere in the world but Egypt. All the lights and the atmosphere in the streets and people going out until late night, and all these things give Eid and Ramadan special feelings. So, and there was a campaign a few years ago from the Ministry of Tourism that's have you Ramadan in Egypt, or Ramadan in Egypt is different. So that's really helped us to have really good numbers of tourists especially from Gulf and Arab countries to come and stay in Ramadan in Egypt. And that's really was a good move, because usually Ramadan is slow for international tourists, because they think it will be hard for us to serve them during their stay, or they'll have some troubles, especially for the timing of the sightseeing that they close early. So usually it was slow, but this year and last year were very high. So that was a really good thing.
Mm-hmm. Right, sir. Of course, Eid celebrations and vacations is a very good opportunity for Egyptians to travel internally. How can we promote internal tourism in Egypt?
Internal travel in Egypt, or domestic travel, is of course Eid, whether Eid Fitr or Eid Adha, or even Sham al-Nasim, which is almost 3 weeks from now. That's the ancient Egyptian feast that was still celebrated after thousands of years. Usually they are long holidays. We're talking about 4 or 5 days, each one of them. So usually Egyptians like to travel during these times. So we have really good, we have a rush, and we have a high demand, especially on the Red Sea oasis, Hurghada, Sharm, Guna, because so many want to travel. All the flights are full, all the hotels are full. So it needs some, if we can the ministry can promote some new destinations that are not familiar for Egyptians, like Siwa, like Marsa Alam. So for the Egyptians to go and explore these places, it will also help to promote these areas, and maybe the national carrier can operate some flights to these areas that will help to promote and make access easier to them.
Sir, with more innovations of historical and religious sites and places, churches, and even the Jewish temple, how can this push religious tourism in Egypt?
Well, this is working throughout the year, whether they are Islamic or Christian or Jewish attractions. They are working, especially Islamic and Christian attractions. They're working throughout the year. People, they do tours to the churches and the monasteries and the mosques, and with some of the famous Moulid. You know, it's like Moulid for some of the famous mosques, like Al Hussein Mosque or Abu al-Abbas and so on. This is more internal, domestic travel. The country, we started to promote the path of the Holy Family for Christians from all over the world. It will just need some time for people to know it and to have all the services around it, and make things easier for international travelers to come and explore these places.
Right. Well, I would like to thank you so much, sir, and happy Eid to you and to all our dear viewers here on Nile TV International. And with this, we come to the end of this edition of Cairo Local Time. Many thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the top stories that will be coming up in a moment.